Did you know the Olympics once celebrated art too? For 4 decades, the Olympic Games honored not just athletic prowess, but also the realm of artistic creativity. Between 1912 and 1948, athletes competed for medals in categories like painting, sculpture, architecture, literature, and music, showcasing a fascinating blend of sports and the arts. This unique practice emphasized that artistic achievement holds just as much value as athletic triumph. Imagine artists earning gold medals for their masterpieces recognized on the same world stage as Olympians. The art competitions encouraged a rich cultural exchange and highlighted the importance of creativity alongside physical skill. Although this artistic aspect faded, the legacy reminds us of the powerful connection between sports and creative expression. Isn't it interesting to think how art can inspire just as much emotion and admiration as a thrilling race or an astounding jump? Is it really true that ducks have a social group? Absolutely. One of the fascinating aspects of duck behavior is their unique social interactions, particularly their grouping called a duck's breast. This term describes the way ducks come together in close-knit groups, showcasing their strong social bonds. Ducks are social creatures, often found waddling in pairs or larger flocks while foraging for food or resting by a pond. Their grouping behavior not only helps them stay safe from predators, but also plays a crucial role in their complex communication skills. When together, ducks will quack, flap their wings, and even nuzzle each other, strengthening their ties. These interactions foster a sense of community, which is essential for their survival in the wild. Additionally, observing how they interact can give you insight into their personalities. Some may be more dominant, while others are more submissive. Fascinatingly, this grouping also reflects their adaptability, showing how social behaviors can change with their environment. So next time you see a group of ducks, remember that their social structure is much more intricate than it seems. Here's a wild fact about supernovas. Kepler's supernova, spotted on October 9, 1604, holds the title for being the last supernova visible without a telescope within our Milky Way galaxy. Imagine looking up at the night sky and witnessing a bright explosion that shone so brilliantly it caught the attention of astronomers back then. This incredible event marked a pivotal moment in the study of stars and their life cycles. However, the competition for the title of the last visible supernova overall goes to supernova 1987A, which dramatically erupted in the Large Magellanic Cloud in February 1987. This explosion was so bright that it could be seen from Earth with the naked eye, across an incredible distance of about 168,000 light-years. Supernovae like these provide scientists with valuable information about the universe, helping us understand the life cycles of stars. As we gaze up at the vast night sky, aren't we all curious about what other mysteries the universe holds? Have you ever wondered about Europe's unfinished colonial story? Many European nations still grapple with the legacies of their colonial past, leaving certain territories in a state where decolonization is far from complete. Countries like France and the United Kingdom maintain territories that carry historical ties to colonialism, such as the French overseas regions and British overseas territories. These relationships are often complex, filled with cultural exchanges, yet burdened by historical injustices. The failure to fully address these colonial remnants continues to impact the lives of people in these territories today. For instance, discussions about governance, economic independence, and cultural identity are still ongoing, showcasing a lingering colonial mindset. As we delve deeper into these relationships, it's crucial to ask ourselves how these histories shape our world today and what steps are necessary to foster healing and understanding. Guess what really drives your work mood? Studies show that viewing pictures of animals can significantly enhance your emotional state and even increase productivity. When you gaze at adorable animal photos, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine, which can lift your spirits and make tasks seem more enjoyable. This simple activity helps you reduce stress and stay focused, as these cute creatures often spark joy and wonder. Research indicates that taking a few moments to admire animal images can improve your attention to detail, making you more efficient in your work. Plus, it's a fun and easy way to take a break while still being engaged. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed at your desk, try pulling up some pictures of puppies or kittens. You might just notice a shift in your mood and get back to work with renewed energy. What's your favorite animal to see in pictures? Is it really true that Komodo dragons are massive lizards? These incredible creatures, native to Indonesia, hold the title of the largest lizard species in the world. Weighing in at a staggering 154 pounds, they are not only heavy, but also boast some impressive features. Their powerful bite is one of their most striking characteristics. While you might think they are slow, Komodo dragons can sprint short distances at surprising speeds, making them effective hunters. Eating a diet that includes deer, birds, and other small animals, they use their keen sense of smell to track down their next meal. Interestingly, their saliva contains bacteria that can infect their prey, making their bites quite deadly. This mix of brute strength and unique hunting tactics enables these lizards to dominate their environment. Found primarily on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, and Flores, these amazing reptiles are a vital part of the ecosystem. If you ever get a chance to see one in the wild, it's an experience you won't forget. Experience the thrill of parachuting after a hot air balloon ride. This exciting adventure combines the serenity of floating high in a colorful balloon with the adrenaline rush of jumping from the sky. Hot air balloon parties have become popular for those looking to add an extra layer of excitement to their celebrations, whether it's a birthday, wedding, or just a special occasion with friends. After enjoying breathtaking views and a peaceful ascent, participants gear up for a parachute jump, which is where the real fun begins. Imagine the mix of emotions as the balloon slowly descends and you prepare to leap into the open air. As you parachute down, the rush of wind fills your senses, offering a different perspective on the world below. These events not only create unforgettable memories, but also bring together people who share a love for adventure. Plus, you can experience this one-of-a-kind blend of relaxation and thrill, making it perfect for thrill seekers and those wanting to step outside their comfort zones. Are you ready to take the plunge? Guess what really drives that shiny lemon look? It turns out the glossy shine we admire on lemons isn't just from nature, but often from an unlikely source: shellac. This resin is harvested from the secretions of tiny insects known as lac-bugs. While shellac is FDA approved and safe to eat, many people feel a bit squeamish at the thought of bug-derived polish on their favorite citrus fruits. This shiny coating helps lemons look fresh and appealing on store shelves, but it also raises questions about the processes behind our food. When we bite into a lemon, we often savor its zesty flavor and refreshing scent, but we may want to know more about what goes into making it look so good. Next time you grab a lemon in the grocery store, you'll think twice about that shiny surface. Are you ready to discover more surprising facts about your food? Did you know water makes up 60% of our bodies? This fact highlights just how crucial hydration is for our health and well-being. Our bodies rely on water for various vital functions, including regulating temperature, maintaining joint lubrication, and transporting nutrients to cells. When you're thirsty, it's not just an inconvenience, it's your body's way of signaling that it needs more water. Every part of your body, from your skin to your organs, requires adequate hydration to function properly. Did you know that even slight dehydration can lead to fatigue and decreased concentration? That's why it's essential to drink enough fluids throughout the day, especially if you're active or live in a hot climate. So next time you reach for that glass of water, remember you're not just quenching your thirst, you're fueling your body, keeping it in tip-top shape. You can feel the difference when you stay properly hydrated. How many glasses of water have you had today? Guess what really drives Massachusetts' unique privacy law? This state has a specific law against taking pictures under a skirt, and it's all about protecting individual privacy. With the rise of technology, many people are concerned about their personal space and digital safety. Massachusetts lawmakers stepped up to make sure that anyone caught engaging in such invasive photography can face serious penalties. This law not only helps reduce the spread of inappropriate images, but also sends a strong message about respect and consent. It's crucial for everyone to feel safe and secure in public spaces, and laws like this are a step in the right direction. So next time you think about privacy laws, remember that Massachusetts is working hard to protect citizens from unwanted attention and promote personal dignity. Isn't it great to see such proactive steps being taken? Scientists recently discovered that kakapos are unique parrots. The kakapo Strigops habroptilus stands out as the world's only nocturnal parrot, showcasing a fascinating mix of traits. This large flightless bird weighs up to 4 kilos and sports a distinctive moss-green plumage, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the lush forests of New Zealand. Unlike most birds, kakapos rely heavily on their keen sense of smell to navigate the darkness, coupled with their extraordinary hearing abilities. Solitary and timid by nature, these parrots communicate through deep, booming calls that echo through the valleys during the breeding season, captivating potential mates. With soft, fluffy feathers that provide insulation, kakapos have evolved powerful legs and sharp beaks, enabling them to climb trees with ease. Unfortunately, introduced predators have significantly reduced their numbers from thousands to just over 250 today. Conservationists are now implementing rigorous management strategies, including continuous monitoring and genetic preservation efforts to protect these extraordinary birds. The kakapo isn't merely a rare species. It serves as a living reminder of an era when birds thrived on predator-free islands. How can we ensure their survival? Did you know zebras are actually brown? This surprising fact comes from the unique way their stripes form. Zebras, those beautiful black and white creatures, actually start off with a brown base. The striking white stripes emerge due to a lack of pigmentation in specific areas of their skin as they grow. This striped pattern isn't just for looks. It plays a vital role in helping zebras camouflage in the wild, blending into the tall grasses of their natural habitat. By breaking up their outline, the stripes confuse predators and help zebras stay safer. Each zebra's stripe pattern is as unique as a fingerprint, making them amazing to study. So next time you see a zebra, remember that those iconic stripes are more than just pretty. They're part of a clever survival strategy. Did you know that bricks are remarkably uniform in size? The surface area of an average-sized brick is about 79 square centimeters, which comes from a standard size commonly used in construction. This consistency in brick manufacturing isn't just a coincidence. It greatly helps builders when they stack and lay bricks. Architects and engineers take this specific measurement into account when designing structures, as it allows them to plan more efficiently and use materials wisely. Imagine constructing a building without knowing the exact dimensions of the bricks. With bricks being uniform, workers can easily predict how many will be needed and how they will fit together. This leads to smoother construction processes, less waste, and ultimately more stable buildings. Next time you see a brick wall, remember the science behind its simple yet impressive design. Did you know that white holes might exist in space? While most of us know about black holes, mysterious objects that consume everything in their path, white holes present a fascinating and enigmatic counterpart. These theoretical cosmic phenomena are predicted by Einstein's equations of general relativity, suggesting that if black holes pull in light and matter, white holes could shoot them out instead. Imagine a stellar explosion where everything contained within is forcefully released into the vastness of space. Despite their captivating concept, white holes have yet to be observed, leaving them shrouded in speculation. Scientists are divided on their potential existence, questioning whether conditions to create such anomalies could ever occur in our universe. Some even speculate about the possibility of white holes lying in parallel universes, forever eluding our detection. As research continues, the question remains: could white holes help us unlock the mysteries of how matter and energy cycle through the cosmos? Or will they remain a tantalizing riddle in the ever-expanding frontier of astrophysics? The quest for understanding these cosmic wonders is just beginning. Surprisingly, it's a fact that reality TV began in 1973. Back in the early 70s, a groundbreaking show titled An American Family made its debut, forever changing television. This series became the very first reality television program in the United States, inviting viewers into the private lives of the Loud family living in Santa Barbara, California. Over the span of 12 episodes, the show offered an unprecedented glimpse into their daily routines, personal challenges, and relationships, all captured without a script. The Louds faced joys and struggles, from parenting dilemmas to the dynamics of family conversations, allowing audiences to connect deeply with their story. This innovative approach to storytelling resonated with viewers and marked the dawn of a new genre. Imagine if your favorite reality shows never existed. An American Family not only entertained, but also ignited discussions on family life and relationships, influencing societal perspectives alongside its entertainment value. As viewers and critics engaged with this new format, it became clear that reality TV was more than a passing trend. It was the beginning of an expansive genre that continues to shape our entertainment landscape today. Did you know Idaho Falls has a motorcycle law for seniors? In this unique Idaho city, there's a surprising legal twist. People aged 88 and older aren't allowed to ride motorcycles. This unusual law likely stems from a genuine concern for the safety of older adults. Riding a motorcycle requires quick reflexes, balance, and a certain level of physical strength that can diminish with age. By putting this regulation in place, the city aims to protect senior citizens from potential accidents that might arise from these challenges. While the law may seem odd to some, it highlights the importance of safety and awareness regarding the capabilities of older riders. Have you ever thought about how such age-specific laws could impact lives or even be found in other states? This law might raise eyebrows, but it serves a significant purpose. Can you imagine that photography has exploded in popularity? In just the last 2 minutes, the number of photos taken surpassed the total captured during the entire 19th century. This astonishing leap highlights how far we've come with camera technology. Back then, taking a photo was a time-consuming process that required bulky equipment and special chemicals, not to mention the patience of the subjects involved. Fast forward to today, and anyone with a smartphone can snap hundreds of pictures in seconds. This rapid advancement in technology allows us to document our lives in real time, share memories instantly, and even capture stunning images without any professional training. The sheer volume of photographs now at our fingertips means that we can connect, communicate, and create like never before. How do you think this will change the way we remember our past? Why exactly does the Australian gecko thrive in deserts? This remarkable creature is perfectly designed to survive in harsh, dry environments. Its hydrophobic skin is a game changer. It repels water, helping the gecko maintain vital moisture even when living in arid climates. The secret lies in the tiny specialized microstructures that make up its skin. These structures work like a shield, preventing condensation and protecting against the extreme temperatures typical of the desert. Imagine being able to dance through the sand and sun without ever worrying about dehydration. This adaptation allows the gecko to not only survive but thrive, finding food and shelter in places where many other animals wouldn't dare venture. The Australian gecko also has other clever tricks up its sleeve, like blending into its surroundings to avoid predators. Together, these unique features show just how amazing nature can be at helping creatures adapt to their environments. So next time you hear about the Australian gecko, remember how its incredible skin keeps it thriving under the blazing sun. Believe it or not, students build collapsing bridges. Each year, the University of Canterbury in New Zealand hosts an exciting challenge for civil engineering students. In this unique competition, teams of students must design and construct a bridge capable of supporting the weight of 2 people, but intentionally designed to collapse under the weight of a third. This fascinating task pushes students to think creatively and innovate, as they must find a balance between strength and lightness in their structures. By using various materials and engineering principles, the students learn how to maximize support while minimizing weight. It's a fantastic way to apply classroom theories in real-world scenarios and to understand the critical concepts of structural design. Beyond just a contest, this annual event fosters teamwork and problem-solving skills, giving students hands-on experience that will benefit them in their future careers. It's an incredible reminder of how engineering challenges can spark creativity and lead to practical solutions. Are you ready to witness the engineering creativity these students bring to life? You might be shocked to learn that Paganini faced wild rumors. The incredible virtuosity of Niccolò Paganini on the violin led many to believe he had supernatural abilities or even made a pact with the devil. His extraordinary performances dazzled audiences in the 19th century, leaving them wondering how anyone could master the violin with such skill. Some were so captivated that they claimed his talent was otherworldly. To counteract these wild speculations about his origins, Paganini reportedly carried letters from his mother, proving his humanity. This fascinating blend of artistry and myth reveals how extraordinary talent can foster both admiration and fear. While Paganini's legacy as a groundbreaking musician endures, these rumors add an intriguing twist to his story, highlighting how great talent can sometimes blur the lines between reality and fantasy. Why do we still cling to such mysterious narratives about genius today? Why did Arnold Schwarzenegger invest in a private jet? In 1991, when Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in Terminator 2: Judgment Day, he didn't just rake in cash from his role, he made a significant investment. He received an impressive salary for the movie, but instead of spending it on flashy cars or luxurious homes, he opted to buy a $12.75 million Gulfstream 3 jet. This purchase allowed him to travel in style and comfort while working on different film sets worldwide. The jet, which was a favorite among celebrities, represented more than just an extravagant purchase. It symbolized Schwarzenegger's commitment to his career and his savvy approach to business. By investing in a private jet, he ensured he could manage his busy schedule effectively. For those in the entertainment industry, such investments can provide a practical way to balance work and personal life. How does this blend of Hollywood stardom and shrewd investing inspire you? Is it really true that Buzz Lightyear is named after a real astronaut? The answer is a resounding yes. Buzz Lightyear, the beloved space ranger from Disney Pixar's Toy Story, proudly carries the name of Buzz Aldrin, the second person to walk on the moon. This connection is more than just a fun fact. It highlights the way filmmakers often draw inspiration from real-life heroes to create captivating characters. Buzz Aldrin was part of the historic Apollo 11 mission in 1969, where he and Neil Armstrong made history by stepping onto the lunar surface. The creative team behind Toy Story adored the spirit of adventure and bravery that Aldrin represented, which is mirrored in Buzz Lightyear's mission to protect the galaxy. The character's catchphrases and outlandish confidence embody the exploration and wonder of space travel. So next time you watch Toy Story and see Buzz Lightyear zipping through the stars, remember he's named after a real-life astronaut who made dreams of space travel a reality. Isn't that amazing? Did you know Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth? This icy continent reached a staggering record low of -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit at Vostok Station in 1983. Such extreme temperatures are hard to imagine, especially since Antarctica remains below freezing even in the summer months. Imagine a place where the sun barely warms the ground and the winds can chill you to the bone. Vostok Station, located near the Earth's southern pole, is a key scientific research site, helping scientists understand climate change and Earth's history. Despite its harsh conditions, Antarctica is home to unique wildlife, including hardy penguins and seals that thrive in this frozen habitat. The extreme cold and isolation make it a challenging but fascinating environment, reminding us how diverse our planet can be. Have you ever thought about how life survives in such conditions? Did you know Tolstoy spent 6 years writing War and Peace? This monumental novel, completed in 1869, is celebrated as one of the longest and most intricate literary works ever created. It masterfully captures the essence of Russian society during the tumultuous Napoleonic Wars, featuring a vast array of characters and interconnected plots. Tolstoy didn't just rely on imagination. He immersed himself in extensive research to accurately represent historical events and the nuances of life during that period. The writing journey wasn't smooth either. Tolstoy revised his manuscript numerous times, painstakingly perfecting every detail. His dedication paid off, as War and Peace has earned its place in the hearts of readers worldwide and is often hailed as a cornerstone of world literature. Have you had the chance to dive into Tolstoy's epic tale? Let's uncover the truth about fish and sea urchins. In the underwater world of Lanzar, small fish have a clever survival strategy that involves forming friendships with sea urchins. These spiky creatures offer more than just a home. They provide crucial protection and a steady food supply. When small fish swim close to sea urchins, they benefit from the urchin's tough exterior, which keeps predators at bay. In return, fish often nibble on algae and tiny organisms that cling to the urchins, helping keep their partners clean. This mutual relationship highlights the interconnectedness of marine life. By sticking close to sea urchins, these small fish gain not only safety, but also find a reliable source of nutrients. So next time you think about marine ecosystems, remember the fascinating teamwork between small fish and sea urchins that showcases nature's amazing balance. How many more unique partnerships like this exist under the sea? Have you ever wondered about Kansas fish laws? In the state of Kansas, it is illegal to catch fish using just your bare hands. This unusual rule exists to protect fish from being easily outsmarted in close encounters with humans. Imagine trying to grab a slippery fish with nothing but your hands. It's a tricky task, requiring quick reflexes and cunning moves. The law aims to promote fair fishing practices and maintain balance in the aquatic ecosystem. This regulation might seem strange at first, but its intention is to ensure that anglers don't have an unfair advantage over fish in hand-to-hand combat. By enforcing such regulations, Kansas is promoting sustainable fishing, encouraging people to use fishing rods or nets instead. So next time you're near a river in Kansas, remember to pack your fishing gear instead of relying on your bare hands. Would you prefer fishing the traditional way or going bare? Believe it or not, stunning photos reveal hidden artistry. Steve Garol is a talented photographer whose work takes you behind the scenes at the Firehouse UPS Mall. His captivating images showcase not only beautiful visuals, but also the intricate process involved in creating them. Garol understands that photography is an art form that goes beyond just snapping pictures. It's about storytelling. He captures the hustle and bustle of the mall, shedding light on what happens when we aren't looking. From the preparation of impressive displays to the energetic teamwork of the staff, each photograph tells a unique story. Whether it's a burst of color from an elaborate display or a candid moment of laughter, Garol's work draws viewers in, making them appreciate the artistry that hides in plain sight. So next time you visit a mall, think about the effort and passion that goes into creating those eye-catching visuals. Did Dolph Lundgren's punch change Rocky IV forever? During the filming of Rocky IV, a scene took a wild turn when Dolph Lundgren accidentally delivered a serious blow to Sylvester Stallone. This unexpected moment occurred while they were filming a fight sequence, and that punch was no joke. Stallone ended up hospitalized for 9 days due to the impact. The injury was significant enough to cause swelling in his heart, leading to some scary moments. Stallone later joked about the incident, saying Lundgren could have easily killed him. While it was a tough time for Stallone, the incident also highlighted how intense and physically demanding the filming of action movies can be. Ultimately, both actors remained friends, and the film became a monumental part of Stallone's career, showing the hardships behind crafting iconic moments on screen. Can you imagine how different the movie would have been without that dramatic twist? Here's what actually happens with Coca-Cola's color. Many people believe that Coca-Cola was once green, but this idea is a myth. The truth is that Coca-Cola has always been a dark brown beverage, thanks to its unique formula that includes caramel color as one of its key ingredients. The misconception about the drink's color likely arose from the early green glass bottles used to package it. In the late 1800s, Coca-Cola was sold in these green bottles, which perhaps led to a mix-up in people's minds. Even today, Coca-Cola bottles come in various colors, but the original formula remains that classic dark brown. So the next time you crack open a can or pour a glass, remember that the drink itself has never been green, just the bottle. Isn't that a fun piece of trivia? Did you know about iCarly's surprising set history? The iconic set of the popular Nickelodeon show. iCarly has witnessed much more than quirky webcasts and wild adventures. This vibrant location, bursting with color and creativity, has also been the backdrop for other beloved high school shows, notably Saved by the Bell. The familiar cafeteria, classrooms, and colorful hallways have delighted fans by standing in for multiple fictional schools. This reuse of sets isn't just a clever cost-saving measure. It also adds a touch of nostalgia, connecting younger viewers with classic shows they may not have seen. Imagine stepping onto a set that has housed both Carly Shay's web show and the unforgettable antics of Zach Morris. These shared spaces in television history create a fascinating link between generations of fans, sparking curiosity about how different shows can share the same stage. What other shows might have tread the same boards? What if I told you speed changes weight? According to Einstein's theory of relativity, fascinating things happen when an object starts moving really fast. Imagine a spaceship zooming through space. As it accelerates, it actually becomes heavier. This isn't just a wild idea, it's backed by years of scientific study. Einstein proposed that as an object approaches the speed of light, its mass increases. This means it requires more and more energy to keep speeding up. Think of it like trying to push a heavy rock. The heavier it gets, the harder you have to push. This concept has surprising implications, such as why nothing with mass can reach the speed of light. As we study the universe and explore possibilities like space travel, understanding how speed affects weight becomes crucial. This theory also helps explain many phenomena, from the way stars move in galaxies to how we operate particle accelerators on Earth. Isn't it amazing how interconnected and complex the universe is? Did you know some used arsenic for beauty? In the late 19th century, arsenic, a toxic chemical, was believed to hold magical skin-enhancing properties. Women were particularly drawn to this dangerous trend, convinced that it could banish freckles and blackheads, leaving their skin flawless. Advertisements touted arsenic-laden products, promising beauty and radiance, as many people longed for the pale complexion that was in vogue at the time. This misguided belief led to widespread consumption of arsenic, often in the form of powders or pills. Unfortunately, instead of achieving the desired look, users faced severe health risks, including poisoning and skin damage. This bizarre chapter in beauty history highlights how societal pressures can push individuals to take extreme, often harmful measures for the sake of appearance. It's a sobering reminder of the lengths people will go to fit beauty standards. Can you believe the lengths they went to? Can candies really race down the world's steepest street? During the annual Cadbury Chocolate Carnival in Dundee, New Zealand, visitors witness a thrilling race featuring 25,000 vibrant Jaffa candies speeding down Baldwin Street, recognized as the steepest street on the planet. This colorful and sugary spectacle offers more than just a fun day out. It brings together a community fueled by laughter and a shared love for chocolate. Families and friends gather early to secure the best spots, cheering as the candy takes off. The excitement builds as the Jaffas tumble down the steep incline, creating a cascade of vibrant orange that leaves spectators in awe. Beyond the race, the carnival features various activities, delicious chocolate treats, and lively entertainment, turning this unique event into a celebration of joy and community spirit. Each year, this sweet adventure not only attracts local participants, but also chocolate lovers from afar, all eager to be part of the delightful festivities. Did you know Istanbul has an amazing past? This vibrant city in Turkey was once known as Byzantium, a name that dates back to around the 7th century BC. It became a bustling hub due to its strategic location connecting Europe and Asia. Later, in AD 330, the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great transformed Byzantium into Constantinople, making it the capital of the Roman Empire. This remarkable city has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, including the Byzantine and Ottoman empires. With its stunning architecture, such as the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, Istanbul reflects its rich history and diverse cultures. Over centuries, it has been a melting pot for different religions, languages, and traditions. From the bustling bazaars to the serene Bosphorus waters, this city holds tales of conquerors and merchants. Today, Istanbul continues to thrive, blending its ancient heritage with modern life. Can you imagine walking the same streets that emperors once did? Prepare to be amazed by Casey Zavaglia's art. This talented artist takes embroidery to a breathtaking level, creating hyper-realistic pieces that leave viewers in awe. Each work is a labor of love, showcasing microscopic details that make the fabric come alive. Zavaglia's mastery of needle and thread turns simple stitching into vibrant storytelling, with every stitch meticulously placed to convey emotion and depth. Imagine seeing a piece that looks so real it almost seems like a photograph, but crafted entirely from thread. Her techniques often involve layering colors and textures, which adds a unique richness to her pieces. From portraits to nature scenes, Zavaglia brings a fresh perspective to textile art that captivates people of all ages. Whether displayed in galleries or enjoyed in your home, her intricate works invite a closer look and an appreciation for craftsmanship. How can something so delicate tell such a powerful story? Surprisingly, a corn figure inspires faith in Mexico. The Lord of Clapalita, a fascinating religious figure from the state of Mexico, is depicted as a crucified Christ, crafted from corn stalks using traditional indigenous techniques. This unique representation beautifully illustrates the blend of indigenous and Christian beliefs, showcasing how cultures can intertwine. His feast day falls on Ash Wednesday, a time when locals gather for vibrant processions and heartfelt masses honoring him. Many people attribute miracles to the Lord of Clapalita, drawing in worshipers who seek his blessings and guidance. This celebration is not only a day of reverence, but also a lively event where community members come together to demonstrate their shared faith and cultural heritage. The incredible artistry involved in creating the Lord of Clapalita reflects a rich tradition that highlights the importance of corn in Mesoamerican cultures. So next Ash Wednesday, think about how this unique figure embodies centuries of syncretic beliefs and cultural richness, bringing people together through faith and tradition. You might be shocked to learn that elevators can be this short. In Hanover, Germany, you'll find the world's shortest elevator ride, which travels just one story in a mere few seconds. This quirky elevator connects 2 floors of a local office building and has become more of a fun attraction than a practical necessity. Visitors often chuckle as they hop aboard, enjoying the brief ascent and descent while snapping photos for their friends. This novelty ride has turned into a lighthearted landmark that draws in curious onlookers and tourists alike. It highlights how elevators, typically seen as functional, can also provide a unique experience. Imagine stepping into an elevator, feeling excited, and realizing you're only going up 1 floor. Would you dare to take this quick ride in Hanover? Hard to believe, but Lotso almost appeared in Toy Story. The pink teddy bear villain from Toy Story 3 was originally slated to be in the very first film of the beloved franchise. However, back in the 1990s, the animation technology simply wasn't advanced enough to capture the intricate details of his plush fur. As a result, Lotso's debut was postponed for more than a decade. This fascinating backstory shows just how important technology is in bringing characters to life. The animators at Pixar were determined to make Lotso look just right, waiting patiently until graphics improved enough to showcase his soft, huggable texture. When he finally appeared in Toy Story 3, audiences were treated to a stunningly realistic portrayal that perfectly matched his devious personality. Isn't it incredible that even toy characters can be affected by the limits of technology? Can you imagine that real skeletons once graced Disneyland? When Disneyland created its iconic Pirates of the Caribbean ride back in the 1960s, the team faced a unique challenge: how to make the experience feel truly lifelike. To tackle this, they sourced real human skeletons from a university anatomy department, since realistic fake bones were hard to come by at the time. Visitors sailed through dark waters, surrounded by these authentic skulls and bones, adding an eerie thrill to the journey. Over the years, most of the original skeletons have been replaced with high-quality props, but whispers persist that a few real remains may still linger in the depths of the ride. This intriguing piece of Disneyland history reminds us of the creativity and resourcefulness that went into crafting unforgettable experiences. Today, many guests are left wondering about what's real and what's not in that enchanting pirate world. Did you know tsunamis can race at 500 miles per hour? This incredible speed is on par with a jet plane flying high in the sky. When a tsunami is triggered, often by underwater earthquakes, the energy produced by the shifting tectonic plates sends powerful waves rippling across the ocean. These waves can move swiftly through deep waters, barely noticeable at sea. However, as they approach shore, their speed decreases, but their height dramatically increases. Imagine standing on the beach, unaware of the approaching wave that could tower over 100 feet high. Tsunamis can cover vast distances, traveling from one side of the ocean to the other in just a matter of hours. Understanding their speed and the danger they pose can be the difference between safety and disaster. So next time you hear about a tsunami warning, remember just how quickly those waves can come crashing in. Why does Alaska pay residents to live there? Every year, Alaskans receive a special dividend from the Permanent Fund Dividend, PFD, which is fueled by the state's oil revenue. This unique system allows the state to share its wealth, giving residents a financial boost simply for calling Alaska home. Depending on the year's earnings, these payouts can be significant, offering an average of thousands of dollars to each resident. However, living in Alaska isn't all sunshine and rainbows. The state is known for its extreme winters and high cost of living, which can eat away at those dividends. From heating bills to grocery prices, many residents find that the financial perks from the PFD help, but don't cover all their expenses. Despite these challenges, the dividend remains a symbol of Alaska's rich natural resources and the unique relationship between the land and its people. How do you think such a program impacts the community? Believe it or not, tornadoes are nature's fiercest creations. These powerful storms can be incredibly destructive, forming when warm, moist air meets cold, dry air, creating a swirling updraft called a mesocyclone. It's that mesocyclone that gives birth to tornadoes, and once they touch down, they can wreak havoc in mere minutes. To understand just how powerful these storms can be, we use the enhanced Fujita EF scale. This scale categorizes tornadoes from EF0 to EF5, with EF5 being the strongest. In fact, EF5 tornadoes can produce winds exceeding 200 miles per hour. Such speed can tear apart buildings, uproot trees, and toss vehicles like toys. Entire towns have been devastated in the path of these fierce winds, leading to massive destruction and severe consequences for those in their way. That's why it's crucial for communities in tornado-prone areas to have emergency plans in place. Knowing how tornadoes form and how to stay safe can make a huge difference when these monsters of nature strike. What if I told you robots can dance flawlessly? Sagayan is a master of robotic dance, showcasing incredible precision and skill that leave audiences amazed. This uniquely designed robot uses advanced algorithms and intricate programming to move its mechanical limbs with perfect grace, mimicking human dance moves that you wouldn't believe a machine could perform. From hip-hop to ballet, Sagayan captures intricate rhythms and uses sensors to respond to music, creating a seamless performance every time. Think of how amazing it is for a robot to interpret music, understand timing, and execute choreographed routines. Engineers and artists collaborate to enhance Sagayan's abilities, pushing the boundaries of technology and creativity. This fusion of robotics and art not only entertains, but also opens doors to possibilities in entertainment, education, and even therapeutic environments. So what's next for dance robots? Could we see them in competitions or even movies? Discover the meaning behind Nepal's unique flag. The flag consists of two stacked triangles, a design that sets it apart from any other national flag. These triangles symbolize the towering Himalayan mountains and represent Nepal's rich cultural tapestry, particularly its two predominant religions, Hinduism and Buddhism. The upper triangle features a white moon, symbolizing peace and tranquility, while the lower triangle showcases a sun, representing courage and resolve. The vibrant crimson color of the flag reflects Nepal's beauty and courage, while the blue border signifies peace. This distinct design reflects the connection of the Nepalese people to their land and their spiritual beliefs. With each element carefully chosen, the flag not only represents the nation's natural beauty, but also the harmony between its diverse cultures. So when you see the flag waving in the breeze, you're witnessing a celebration of Nepal's identity and unity. Why did a ballerina dance in Antarctica? On a stunning adventure that combined art and nature, a ballerina showcased her talent on a boat floating in the icy waters of Antarctica. This unique performance captured the beauty of ballet against the breathtaking backdrop of snow-covered landscapes and towering icebergs. The event wasn't just a thrilling spectacle. It aimed to raise awareness about climate change and the impact of global warming on polar regions. Dressed in a flowing costume that contrasted sharply with the surroundings, she twirled and leaped gracefully, creating a mesmerizing fusion of movement and stillness. The cold air and tranquil environment added a layer of challenge, making her performance even more remarkable. By bringing ballet to such an extraordinary setting, she transformed the ice into a stage and encouraged people to see the beauty of our planet while advocating for its protection. This enchanting event left audiences asking how we can connect art with environmentalism to inspire change. Is it really true that cows can see nearly all around? Absolutely. Cows have an impressive, nearly 360-degree field of vision thanks to their large panoramic eyes. This unique eye structure allows them to spot predators and other objects in almost every direction without the need to turn their heads. While they have a small blind spot directly in front of their noses and behind their backs, their wide-ranging view helps them stay alert in the pasture. This ability is crucial for their survival in the wild, as it enhances their awareness of their environment. Interestingly, cows can also detect motion better than humans, giving them a keen sense of movement, which adds to their safety. This incredible vision means that while they might be peaceful grazers, they are also well-equipped to notice anything unusual around them. Isn't it fascinating how these gentle giants use their sight to navigate their world? This might surprise you. We shed skin constantly. Every minute, our bodies discard over 30,000 dead skin cells, a number that really adds up. In fact, by the time you finish reading this fact, you could have left behind enough skin to form a tiny ghost version of yourself. Our skin is like a protective shield, constantly renewing itself to keep us healthy. As we age, our skin rejuvenates less effectively, leading to the visible signs of aging. Think about the last time you noticed dry skin. That's a sign of dead skin not shedding as it should. This fascinating process helps prevent locks of bacteria and allows for new skin cells to take center stage. So the next time you feel a bit of flakiness, remember your body is just busy doing its job of keeping you safe, even if it means being a bit ghostly at times. Guess what really drives editophobia? Editophobia is an unusual but fascinating fear that involves being watched by a duck. Yes, you read that right. Imagine going about your day, only to feel that those beady little eyes are tracking your every move. People with editophobia struggle with the anxiety that a duck or goose might be spying on them, whether it's in their backyard or from a distant pond. This quirky phobia can lead to some funny yet uncomfortable situations, like avoiding places where ducks are likely to gather or feeling nervous in parks. While most of us think of ducks as harmless, the fear feels very real to those affected. It's a reminder of how our minds can create vivid scenarios, leading to irrational fears. Understanding editophobia isn't just about laughter. It's also about recognizing the quirky nature of our fears and how they shape our everyday experiences. Did you know ramen can be risky to eat? A fascinating new invention aims to keep foodie enthusiasts safe from hot ramen splashes. This quirky plastic face shield has been designed to protect eaters from burns while they dig into their favorite steamy bowls of noodles. Imagine diving into a flavorful ramen dish only to be greeted by a sudden splash of hot broth. It sounds like a culinary disaster, but this creative solution allows ramen lovers to enjoy their meal without fear. With its transparent design, the face shield makes it easy to see your delicious ramen while snacking freely. As people continue to explore unique and delectable foods, this innovation showcases just how far we'll go to enjoy culinary delights while keeping safety in mind. Who knew that a simple meal could inspire such a clever invention? Ready to try it out and eat without worry? Discover the mysterious unclaimed land of Bir Tawil. Nestled between Egypt and Sudan, Bir Tawil is an intriguing piece of land that nobody officially claims. This small, unoccupied territory has sparked curiosity and debate among nations. Egypt and Sudan both assert that it belongs to them, yet neither has shown interest in governing it. As a result, this unique parcel continues to exist in a state of legal limbo, untouched by human development. Tourists may not flock there, but it has become a talking point for geopolitics and international law. The lack of ownership means that no one can build homes, farms, or businesses on Bir Tawi. Imagine a place where no government has a say. This situation raises fascinating questions about how borders are defined and what happens to land that falls through the cracks of international agreements. Could this be the last unclaimed spot in Africa? Can you imagine that amphibians breathe this way? Amphibians are fascinating creatures that have adapted to life both on land and in water, but they do so in a unique way. Unlike mammals, these animals do not have a diaphragm, which is that muscle we use to help us breathe. Instead, amphibians rely on a method called buccal pumping. When they inflate their cheeks, they create a space that allows fresh air to flow into their lungs. It's like a natural bellows. This method is particularly effective because it enables them to efficiently exchange gases while they are underwater or basking in the sun. Because amphibians often live in environments that require both aquatic and terrestrial breathing, their ability to use buccal pumping is crucial for their survival. Whether they are a sleek frog leaping across a pond or a curious salamander slinking through the forest, their breathing technique is a key part of their life in diverse habitats. What if I told you smells trigger powerful memories? Our brains have an incredible ability to link scents with memories, making odors uniquely powerful in evoking emotions. This phenomenon occurs because the part of our brain that processes smells, the olfactory bulb, is closely connected to areas that handle memories and feelings. When you catch a whiff of freshly baked cookies, it might remind you of your grandmother's kitchen or a cozy family gathering. The fragrance of rain can transport you back to a childhood day spent splashing in puddles. This strong link between scent and memory explains why specific smells can stir feelings of nostalgia or happiness. It happens because our brains prioritize these connections, ensuring that the tiniest hint of a familiar scent can revive vivid images of past experiences. So the next time you encounter a familiar smell, pay attention. What memory does it awaken for you? Surprisingly, it's a fact that sunglasses hid emotions. In the 12th century, judges in China invented sunglasses to keep their facial expressions hidden during court proceedings. These early shades were crafted from smoky quartz, allowing judges to shield their eyes while maintaining an air of impartiality. Imagine being in a courtroom where the judge's every reaction might influence a verdict. These sunglasses helped prevent that. While they served a serious purpose back then, over the centuries, sunglasses evolved into stylish accessories embraced worldwide. Today, they not only protect our eyes from harmful UV rays, but also showcase our personal style. From aviators to oversized frames, there's a pair for everyone. So next time you slip on your shades, remember their fascinating origin as tools of secrecy and authority. What a transformation! Is it really true that kangaroos can hop efficiently? Absolutely. Kangaroos are nature's incredible hoppers thanks to their unique anatomy. They have large elastic tendons in their legs that stretch and store energy as they leap. When they push off the ground, these tendons spring back, helping them soar with minimal effort. This remarkable adaptation allows kangaroos to travel over vast distances while conserving precious energy, which is crucial for surviving in the dry Australian outback. They can hop at speeds of up to 44 miles per hour and clear about 25 feet in a single bound. Imagine using less energy while covering such ground. This energy-efficient movement is especially important in their harsh habitat, where food and water can be scarce. So the next time you see a kangaroo bounding along, remember how its special features help it thrive in the wild. What if I told you birds have unique toes? Most birds possess 4 toes, with 3 positioned in front and 1 at the back. This clever layout is not just for show, it plays a crucial role in how birds perch and walk. The 3 forward-facing toes provide excellent support and grip on branches, while the rear toe acts like a stabilizer. This design enables birds to balance effortlessly in their natural habitat, whether they're bobbing on a tree branch or scampering across the ground. Each type of bird adapts its toe structure a bit differently, depending on its lifestyle. For instance, some birds, like woodpeckers, have additional adaptations that help them climb trees, while others, like ducks, have webbed toes for swimming. The next time you spot a bird, take a moment to admire those fascinating toes that help them thrive in a variety of environments. Discover how James Monroe influenced Liberia's capital. James Monroe, the fifth president of the United States, played a major role in the establishment of Liberia, which is quite fascinating. In the early 19th century, Monroe strongly supported the idea of colonization, aiming to create a safe haven for freed African American slaves. This initiative led to the founding of Monrovia, the capital city of Liberia, named in his honor. The city was established in 1822 as a place where former slaves could rebuild their lives in Africa. Imagine the hopes and dreams that filled this new land. Monroe's actions were rooted in complex motivations, as the movement to send freed slaves to Africa reflected broader cultural beliefs of that time. While his support was celebrated by many, it also sparked debates about race and identity that continue to resonate today. Monrovia stands as a living reminder of that history, showcasing the intertwined destinies of America and Liberia. Can you picture how different things might be if Monroe hadn't taken that step? You might be surprised that clothes can't settle casino debts. In some places, it's against the law to sell your clothes to pay off debts from gambling at casinos. This unusual rule is designed to prevent people from using their garments as a way to clear their financial struggles. Imagine taking off your favorite jacket or shoes just to keep the casino from knocking at your door. Instead, those in debt must find other ways to deal with their obligations, like negotiating payment plans or seeking help from friends and family. This law encourages people to think twice before letting their fashion choices influence their financial decisions. So if you ever find yourself at a casino, remember that your wardrobe won't be the solution to your gaming losses. Instead, it's all about enjoying the games responsibly and knowing when to walk away. Discover the dazzling ice tunnels beneath Mendenhall Glacier. These captivating caves hidden beneath the glacier's surface are an enchanting display of nature's artistry. The vibrant fluorescent blue ice creates an almost otherworldly scene, drawing visitors and adventurers alike to explore its depths. As the glacier melts and shifts, these tunnels are constantly transforming, making each visit unique and exciting. However, this beauty comes with a warning. The environment can be precarious. Melting ice can lead to sudden collapses, and the combination of slipping and freezing temperatures poses risks. Thus, while the allure of these tunnels is undeniable, safety should always come first. Whether you're an avid climber or a curious traveler, the Mendenhall Glacier Caves offer a spectacular glimpse into the powerful forces of nature. Imagine wandering through these icy corridors, where the walls seem to glow with icy luminescence. Are you ready for such an adventure? Can 50 million balloons really lift a house? You might think it sounds like a scene straight out of the animated movie Up, but the idea isn't entirely far-fetched. To actually lift a typical house with helium-filled balloons, you would need around 50 million of them. Helium is lighter than air, and that's what makes balloons float. However, lifting something as heavy as a house requires an incredible amount of lift. For instance, a standard party balloon can lift about 14 grams. If you multiply that by the number of balloons needed, it showcases the sheer scale of this whimsical idea. Imagine a stunning, colorful cloud of balloons lifting a cozy home, just like in the movie, floating over breathtaking landscapes like those found on Diamond Beach in Iceland. While it's fun to dream about, the logistics and safety of such a flight would be quite complicated, wouldn't it? Believe it or not, ants outweigh humans on Earth. Recent studies estimate that the total biomass of ants equals or even surpasses that of humanity. A staggering realization when you think about it. With around 20 quadrillion individual ants scuttling across nearly every landmass, they are impressive players in our ecosystem. In contrast, our global human population is about 8 billion. This means that, in terms of total weight, Ants may collectively outweigh us by a significant margin. These tiny architects build complex societies and structures, demonstrating incredible teamwork and resilience. Ants contribute to soil health, seed dispersion, and even pest control, showcasing their vital role in the environment. So next time you see an ant, remember it represents a massive, thriving population that rivals ours. How do you think humans and ants can coexist harmoniously? Hard to believe, but Beethoven composed while deaf. This legendary composer, renowned for his incredible music, faced a daunting challenge. He began to lose his hearing in his late 20s. Instead of giving up, Beethoven embraced this obstacle and adapted his creative process. When it became hard to hear the notes, he relied on the vibrations of the piano to guide him. To stay focused during his long composing sessions, he had an unusual habit of dipping his head in ice water, a technique that helped him stay alert and clear-headed. This commitment and determination led to some of his greatest masterpieces, including the Ninth Symphony, which debuted long after he had become almost completely deaf. Beethoven's remarkable ability to create beautiful music despite his setbacks inspires countless people today. How did he turn adversity into triumph? Curious about Antarctica's blood-red glacier? This unusual sight is the Taylor Glacier, where a remarkable natural phenomenon captivates the imagination. The glacier releases a striking red liquid, which resembles blood, through a process called oxidation. When iron-rich salt water trapped beneath the ice meets the frigid air, it reacts with oxygen, turning the water rusty and giving it that vivid crimson color. This eye-catching liquid flows into a small lake, creating a bizarre contrast against the stark white ice and deep blue waters of Antarctica. Scientists study this glacier to understand how life can thrive in extreme conditions, as it is home to unique microorganisms that can survive in the salty, icy environment. The eerie beauty of the Taylor Glacier raises fascinating questions about the mysteries of our planet's climate and geology. What secrets might this glacier still hold? Hard to believe, but Louis Armstrong had tough lips. The legendary jazz musician was known for his incredible trumpet skills, but few realize he faced a unique challenge. His lips developed callous tissue due to his constant playing. Imagine the sheer number of notes he played. To maintain his iconic sound, Armstrong resorted to an unusual method. He would carefully remove the tough skin with a razor blade. This commitment to his craft not only shaped his remarkable musical style, but also revealed the lengths artists go to perfect their art. Armstrong's dedication to the trumpet exemplifies the spirit of jazz and showcases the personal sacrifices musicians sometimes make. Even with these intense practices, he managed to create a timeless legacy, becoming one of the most influential figures in music history. Have you ever wondered what musicians endure for their passion? Let's uncover the truth about the Siberian cedar. This fascinating tree might trick you with its name, but DNA tells a different story. Known scientifically as Pinus siberica, the Siberian cedar is not a cedar at all. It's actually a type of pine. This distinctive classification surprises many people because the Siberian cedar looks so similar to true cedar trees. These trees thrive in the cold, harsh climates of Siberia, providing essential food for animals like squirrels and birds that feast on their nutritious seeds. Beyond their ecological importance, the Siberian cedar also plays a significant role in human culture, as its wood is prized for making furniture and crafts. People have used its timber for centuries, appreciating its durability and beauty. So the next time you admire a Siberian cedar, remember it's more of a pine. Who knew that names could be so misleading? Discover the amazing LR Ring Doze ring. This captivating piece of jewelry is not just for adornment. It's a technological marvel that translates voices in real time. Imagine wearing a ring that listens to spoken words and instantly converts them into text right before your eyes. This innovative device allows you to communicate effortlessly, making conversations smoother than ever. But that's not all. The LR Ring Doze ring also lets users control various gadgets through simple hand gestures. Instead of fumbling for your phone or remote, a subtle movement can manage your smart home devices or answer calls. It combines elegance with cutting-edge functionality, making it perfect for anyone who loves to stay connected while looking stylish. Are you ready to embrace a new way of interacting with the world around you? This ring redefines jewelry in the age of technology. What if I told you universal baby sounds exist? Priscilla Dunstan, an Australian researcher, has made a fascinating discovery that could change how we understand our little ones. Through her work, Dunstan has deciphered specific sounds that babies make, suggesting that these noises aren't just random cries but actually convey their needs. For example, she identified certain sounds that indicate hunger and others that signal discomfort or the need for sleep. By observing hundreds of babies, Dunstan found that regardless of culture or language, infants express similar sounds representing similar needs. This means that parents around the globe might just be able to translate these cries. Imagine the relief of knowing exactly what your baby wants simply by tuning into their sounds. This groundbreaking insight encourages parents to communicate more effectively with their babies, fostering a deeper bond and understanding. So the next time a baby cries, could it be a simple call for help or comfort that we just need to listen for? Did you know that the smallest wolves weigh only 30 pounds? These tiny canines are found in the Middle East, showcasing just how diverse the wolf family is. While most people might picture a robust, large predator when they think of wolves, the differences between various species are striking. In stark contrast to the petite Middle Eastern wolves, which tip the scales at around 30 pounds, larger wolves thrive in the colder regions of Canada, Russia, and Alaska, where they can weigh up to an impressive 175 pounds. This dramatic variation in size is not just fascinating, it reflects how wolves have adapted to different environments. Smaller wolves might be better suited to navigate dense terrains, while larger ones are built to hunt in the open, snowy expanses of the north. Isn't it amazing how nature shapes these incredible animals based on where they live? Believe it or not, llamas talk with hums. These fascinating animals possess a unique way of communicating, using a variety of hums that each carry a specific meaning. When a llama feels relaxed, for instance, it might hum softly, creating a soothing sound that indicates calmness. However, not all hums are friendly. An aggressive hum serves as a warning signal, suggesting that the llama might be annoyed or even ready to confront an unwelcome situation. This vocal behavior is essential for expressing emotions and maintaining social bonds within their groups. Llamas use these sounds to convey their feelings to one another, helping them to navigate their social world effectively. So the next time you hear a llama humming, remember that it might be sharing its mood or trying to warn others around it. Who knew these charming creatures had so much to say? Guess what really drives stair-climbing robots? The Microbatic Ascender is revolutionizing how we think about cleaning our spaces. This amazing robotic device can autonomously climb stairs, tackling multiple floors without needing any human help. Imagine a robot that can navigate those pesky steps while efficiently cleaning carpets or floors. Equipped with advanced sensors and smart algorithms, the Microbatic Ascender expertly assesses its surroundings, identifying obstacles and adjusting its path as needed. Whether it's a home, office, or public space, this clever invention saves time and effort for everyone. Users can set cleaning schedules or monitor progress from their smartphones, making it super convenient. These robots not only help keep our environments tidy, but also pave the way for smarter technology in our daily lives. Who wouldn't want a little robot helper making chores easier? Dive into the delicious world of black sapote. This unique fruit, often called the chocolate pudding fruit, is truly a treat for your taste buds. Native to Central and South America, black sapote has a rich, creamy texture that resembles chocolate pudding, making it a favorite among dessert lovers. When ripe, its dark green skin transforms to a deep brown, revealing sweet, custard-like flesh inside. Its taste is naturally sweet, reminiscent of cocoa, and it's packed with nutrients like vitamin C and fiber, giving you a healthy twist on dessert. Many people enjoy it fresh, but it can also be blended into smoothies or used in pies and cakes. This delightful fruit grows on evergreen trees and thrives in warm climates, attracting attention for its unique flavor and versatility in recipes. Whether you're a fruit enthusiast or simply looking to try something new, Black sapote is an incredible find that bridges the gap between healthy eating and indulgent flavors. Have you ever tasted anything quite like it? Did you know your office mug might be dirty? Research conducted by microbiologist Dr. Charles Gerba uncovered a surprising truth. About 20% of office mugs carry traces of fecal bacteria. This contamination often happens because of careless washing habits. In shared workspaces, the way we handle our personal mugs can significantly impact our health. For instance, many people might quickly rinse their mugs without using soap, leaving behind harmful bacteria that can multiply over time. Cleanliness is crucial, especially when we share communal spaces. A few simple practices can help. Always use soap and hot water when washing your mug, and consider letting it air dry to eliminate any moisture, which bacteria thrive on. So next time you sip your coffee, think about your mug's hygiene. Are you doing enough to keep it clean and safe? Did you know Ashrita Furman broke over 600 records? This incredible feat earned him a spot in the Guinness World Records, where he holds the title for the most records ever set and broken. Since 1979, Furman has gone beyond ordinary limits, driven by inspiration from a spiritual teacher who urged him to explore the bounds of human potential. His unique achievements are anything but typical. They include slicing watermelons on his stomach in just 1 minute and climbing Mount Fuji on a pogo stick. Furman's passion showcases not just his adventurous spirit, but also his commitment to creativity and determination. Along the way, he's not only entertained the world, but inspired countless others to think outside the box. With over 600 titles, Furman continues to challenge his limits and redefine what it means to be record-breaking. What will he accomplish next? Have you noticed this fascinating body ratio? It turns out that the distance from your wrist to your elbow is roughly the same length as your foot. This captivating fact is part of a broader concept known as body ratios, which helps us understand the proportions of human anatomy. While these proportions can differ from person to person, the general symmetry often reflects the elegance of our design. For instance, if you measure from your wrist to your elbow and then measure your foot, you might be surprised at how closely those two measurements match. This relationship not only shows off the astonishing symmetry in our bodies, but also highlights how our limbs are proportionately connected. Such relationships can have implications in fields ranging from art and design to ergonomics and even sports science, where understanding body mechanics can enhance performance. So the next time you look at your wrist or your foot, remember that there's an interesting connection between the two that goes beyond mere appearance. Isn't the human body wonderfully intricate? Can you believe a lizard-inspired Dilophosaurus? This fascinating connection comes from the frilled neck lizard, a creature known for its dramatic, fan-like neck frill. In the iconic Jurassic Park film series, the Dilophosaurus is portrayed as a spitting dinosaur with a striking frill, capturing audiences' imaginations. The filmmakers admired the vibrant frill of the frilled neck lizard, which can expand to threaten predators or attract mates. This unique adaptation isn't just for show, it serves real purposes in nature. By using the lizard as inspiration, the creators of Jurassic Park brought a touch of realism to the dinosaur's design, while adding an exciting twist to the story. Fans of the film might find it thrilling to know that creatures in our world can spark creative ideas for monsters in a fantasy universe. So next time you watch Jurassic Park, remember that wild real-life lizards helped shape the magic of cinema. What if I told you fish can be great parents? The arowana fish is a fascinating example of parental care in the animal kingdom. This incredible fish goes above and beyond by keeping its eggs safe in its mouth until they hatch. The male arowana takes on the role of a living incubator for several weeks, carefully guarding the eggs and ensuring their safety. During this time, he doesn't eat a single meal, showcasing a remarkable commitment to his future offspring. This unique behavior highlights the bond between parents and their babies, even in the underwater world. Once the young arowanas are ready to face the big ocean, the male fish gently releases them into their new environment. This nurturing behavior not only helps the tiny fish survive their vulnerable early days, but also speaks to the instincts that drive parental care across different species. The arowana fish teaches us that even in the simplest forms of life, love and dedication can shine brightly. Isn't nature just amazing?